And a warm welcome to ArtHouse. I'm Melinda Kinlami. I'm sure you're wondering, okay, where is she? Yes, at the Walewa Gallery, where we can have a feel of the works of art. So let's check out our lineup for today. We have a solo exhibition at the National Museum. Then a group show taking place at the Odama Art Gallery. Then it's off to Port Harcourt, the River State capital, for another group exhibition. That and more when ArtHouse returns in a moment. Please stay with us.
The information age is too busy to observe little things in nature. The artist has a duty to draw attention to these details of nature, for very often the answers we seek are in the details provided by nature.
Let's begin with this solo exhibition called My Serenity at the National Museum in Lagos.
Contemporary artist Michael Bellamy invites the audience to dive into this limitless realm of abstract art in a solo exhibition titled My Serenity at the National Museum in Lagos.
The main purpose of my art has to do with nature and being calm and basically running away from life through art, because in Lagos, the hustle and bustle that happens in Lagos is crazy. So I needed something that will calm me down and just be available for myself.
Thought-provoking abstract pieces that push the boundaries of creativity and displayed in over 20 works of art curated by S.A. Aliu.
I mostly use mixed medium, especially for this my new collection. My past collections, I used only acrylic on canvas. Then my new collection, I had to study different materials that we have in Lagos, and again, having to study those materials have made life cheaper and easier for me, because using my old materials are kind of like expensive. But my new mediums, I use the form of sand, I use plaster, POP, and I also used acrylic and cloth.
The artist explained some of the stories behind the images on display.
From what I've seen of the exhibition so far, the artist seems to have poured his heart and soul into the work. Every single piece of art that you have seen here has been done by him and only him, and that shows you the resilience and the amount of hard work he's willing to put into whatever ventures he's doing. The art is beautiful. As he said, it speaks about, he gets inspiration from his childhood, from his dreams, and you can see that there's different textures and different pieces that when you look at evoke some sort of emotion in you, and I think that is really beautiful.
It's really amazing, like the use of colors and textures. If you do appreciate depth, these are pieces that you should come for.
Michael, for me, hasn't gone through training for artwork or as an artist, but this is something that just came out of him. We started noticing it shortly after COVID. So at that time, I think he got engaged in doing some artwork in the house, which brought out all this amazing work that you see today. But it's something that it's, I could say it's inborn, since for someone to present such, definitely you must have been trained in that regard. But when such an amazing work comes out of you, that means it's an inborn thing. So that's what I say about what I see today.
I can see basically Michael in all of his arts. They are so calm, beautiful, very amazing. Every art speaks to something. There's a particular one that caught my attention, the one that is red, maybe because red is my favorite color. It just speaks so much to me about the beauty of the color, how red brightens. And then there's like a dark shade, and then the red just popped out. So it just made it so beautiful. Like there's just something good that comes out of every dark situation. And it just, that particular art really touched me, and it made like a very great impact.
Other highlights of the event include interactive art stations and an art auction.
From there, we head to Port Harcourt, the River State capital, for this group exhibition at the Delaroke Gallery.
The Delaroke Gallery in Port Harcourt, the River State capital, comes alive again to host a group exhibition by several professional artists in a show called Reflections.
We titled it Reflection for obvious reasons. A whole lot of things are always in the mind of the artist. Before the artist goes to work, there's something that is bothering him or her, and then he seeks to express it one way, and in the course of that expression there will be a whole lot of reminiscences in the thought process that will build up to a successful work of art, be it painting, be it mixed media, be it a sculptural piece. And from the exhibition that you are seeing here today, you have a culmination of all these activities come together by the 5 artists that are exhibiting.
Delaroke Ake, the founder and CEO of Delaroke Art Gallery, believes improving patronage and appreciation of arts in the country means making it safer and more secure for viewers to enjoy such luxuries.
Over the years, we've had exhibitions going on, and recently there seemed to be a surge of viewership in terms of people wanting, people yearning to have more exhibitions. And we want to thank Delaroke Galleries for giving artists the opportunity to exhibit their works and express themselves.
The government can help in a lot of ways. The government can fund art fairs, the government can encourage artists, especially young artists in schools. Like the Delaroke Art Gallery we have partnerships with some institutions, to find a way to minimize costs, for artists, to show them that there's some light at the end of the tunnel, if I should use that word, So when they see that there's some hope in these things, it's easier to want to sacrifice maybe some funds that you're saving up to push into your passion, and hopefully there can be favorable feedback from there.
On her part, the curator, Primrose Adikemi, says the exhibition shows the depth of creativity with this rich array on display.
The Delaroke Art Gallery is very interested in positioning art in Port Harcourt, where it is supposed to be. We are also very interested in getting as much attention for the arts, especially from younger artists and then also older artists. So that's why in today's exhibition we have a fine blend, of older artists and younger artists. You see artists like Hanson Okere, a Lagos-based artist. You see artists like Odogo. These are really young artists that are really pushing his strides, and making things happen in the art. Then we also have the older artists like Woko Agoro. We have Ike Francis. They've been in the art space for quite a while. And if you look at the expressions in the works of the older artists and the younger artists, you can find a synergy, between them. And so our expectation is that every time we gather people together like this to see these artworks, there's more interest. The interest is growing. We have more people interested in the arts, in patronizing the arts, and people are more interested in engaging artworks.
I'm a now artist. I record my time here, very, very contemporary. Let's take, for instance, when I did this work, that was 2014. I had a barrage of spam emails, and each of them, somebody will introduce him or herself. I am so-so, I'm so-so, I work with UNDP, I have so amount of money for development in Africa, and I can let you have some of them. As far as I'm concerned, I look at that message as blank. It is meaningless for me, but by the time you start reading meaning and attaching your greed to it, it starts making meaning. That's why I titled it A Blank Mail.
This is the painting of a woman that is actually dressing up. You can see her trying to put her earrings on. I titled this work in progress, because it's like a work in progress. She's actually preparing an average African woman. But as you can see, it is a work that was done with acrylic. We call this medium acrylic on canvas. Yes. And we have texture, drips of colors and the rest of them. So that's just that for this work.
We started with about 9 artists, and because of the strict sense of getting original works exhibited, that is the philosophy of the gallery owner, that we want to see and give opportunity to original ideas from our upcoming artists. And what we have seen here today is the manifestation of that idea.
According to the gallery, this is the 7th art exhibition it has hosted, and it looks forward to displaying many other pieces, especially those created by contemporary artists.
Lovely pieces there from River State. We're taking a moment now. When ArtHouse returns, we have more for your viewing pleasure, so do stay with us. And these are the works of art you sent in recently. It appears artists are still having that female fever from the works of art you see right now. Let's begin with The Blue Couch. It's a watercolor on watercolor paper piece by David Udoka. Marike is a fabric and acrylic on canvas work by Raji David. In her prime is how Esther Obiwuru has captured this acrylic on canvas work. And this mural on card painting is called Process by Olujimi Ayomide. This hand-painted acrylic paint on canvas work is titled Not Air Boss, an AI. It's by an artist from Thailand called Parapol. The Bright Future is a fabric on canvas zero pigment work done by Agunwa Theophilos. He says, let's focus on the bright side of life and always look forward to positive results. Then this is a fresh one from my colorful palette. That's what Babatunde Ogunlade has said with this acrylic on canvas work titled Dance. Then Dread Damsel is a Sooth on charcoal stick piece by Reggie Ivase. Then we wrap things up with this work by Yakub Lukman. It's titled Greener Pastures. It's done with acrylic on canvas. He says it's a very important work that captures the journey of thousands of Nigerian youths in search of economic stability. But east or west, remember, home is the best. Nice one, Lukman. And that concludes the works of art you sent in recently. We appreciate you as always for sending them in and encourage you to keep them coming. The Awakening is a group art exhibition at the Odama Art Gallery in Lagos.
Samuel Alfa, Faith Omole, Agbadu Peter, Okelgene Ariama, Ulufemi Kayo, Rotimi Akinire, and Mr. Wadud are the 7 contemporary artists participating in this group exhibition at the Odama Art Gallery in Lagos.
As the title of the exhibition goes, The Awakening, there's more of a focus on the younger artists other than the established ones, because we believe we should also give them space to thrive. So we decided to organize this. Some of them are younger ones that I have maybe personal relationship with. Others are the one we met one way or the other. Sometimes some of them we met online and all that. So we decided to put about 7 of them together to organize an exhibition.
The Awakening, as the exhibition is called, features talents who bring a breath of fresh air to this space with their variety of works of art.
The theme Awakening is more like rebirth, and my own paintings are ascribed to hope. So when you're talking about rebirth, when you're lost, hope gives you the ability for you to push further, to see progress in something. So yeah, my works are hope itself.
From bold strokes to intricate details, each image reveals the resilience, hard work, and passion.
Each artist has their own style that they have to embrace. And when you have chosen that path, like you want other people to also connect to it, you're able to pass a message across to other people with your own style. So yes, and I would like people that come for the exhibition to connect with the work in their own way and also be able to connect with each artist.
Each artist has a unique story behind their pieces.
The adult sisters, and which is the image of three women together, are of love, hope, and tranquility, because now there are people that often go through some things, but they don't speak out. But when you have the people that you call your own, the sisters, the love there has really matured in a way that it can transfer to generations to come. We all know that women are the pillar of the world, like it or not. So creating this bond, we know that these people are the back rock of why most of us are here. So I created Adult Sister because of love and bond for the community, family, love, and every other body.
The first piece, the big one with a feminine figure having the hand in a praying mood, is titled The Mind's Altar. So it is a way of humans using your own intelligence to bring forth what you want in life. So let's say you aspire to have some money, you aspire to have whatever you want. Your mind has the power of bringing that forth, basically. So instead of praying in a church for 7 days without food, I believe that if people utilize just their intelligence, everything they are praying for would spring forth.
The transformative power of the arts is showcased in this group show as these artists navigate personal, cultural, and societal narratives.
There's more to see and enjoy, but that will be on the next episode of ArtHouse.
ArtHouse next week.
Crisis, crisis, crisis in the Western region. In 1962, it was the intra-party wahala.
Tafawa Balewa, the Golden Voice of Africa, a stage play directed by Denja Abdullahi in Abuja.
Governor, we have to find a solution to this unrest.
Let's celebrate an exhibition in honor of art collector Kester Nweronu at the Art Hotel, Lagos. We encourage you to keep liking, sharing, and viewing our page so more people can enjoy the ever-bubbly and ingenious art scene in the country.
Your ArtHouse experience doesn't have to end when the show is not on television. Interact with us on our various social media platforms. See any edition of ArtHouse on our website or YouTube page. Join our very interactive Facebook page by joining the group on ArtHouse on Channels. We're everywhere.
That's the program today. Thank you so much for being a huge part of it, and I look forward to interacting with you on our various social media platforms. I'm Melinda Akinlami. Have a lovely day.